Ignoring February 4th, 2026 could be the single biggest financial mistake you ever make. Seriously. While everyone told you this was a fantasy, a newly released document confirms this is the exact activation date for the one upgrade that lets Wall Street finally plug into the new financial system.
For years, right? We've all heard about flipping the switch. And for years, the insiders, the bankers, well, they laughed it off. They called it a meme, a joke, just some retail fantasy. Well, a freshly leaked document just proved it's not a meme, it's an appointment.
And here it is, the smoking gun. The Permission Domains Amendment just flew past the goalpost with an 82% consensus from the network validators. This is no longer a proposal, it's not a maybe. The code is locked and the activation timer has officially begun.
So in the next 5 minutes, I'm laying out the hard evidence for you. You're going to understand the exact confirmed timeline for when this speculation era we're in finally dies, and the utility era for the 1% officially begins.
Look, this whole timeline is accelerating way faster than anyone predicted. The big moves are happening right now, behind the scenes. For your own protection, subscribe to Crypto Global News, and you absolutely have to hit that bell so you do not miss the exit signal when this thing finally flips.
Okay, so how does this all actually work? Let's dive in to Section 1, Unlocking the Secret Ledger. This is the very mechanism designed to keep retail on the sidelines and let the institutions take the field.
The technical term is permission domains, but let's cut through the jargon. All you need to know is that this is the compliance key. It's the final piece of the puzzle that allows the big banks, we're talking New York, London, to legally and safely use the public XRP ledger without regulators breathing down their necks.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. These are the words of the architect himself, David Schwartz, Ripple's own CTO. He basically admitted they couldn't even use their own incredible technology for what it was built for because of compliance. They couldn't risk $1 accidentally touching a sanctioned wallet. This amendment, it solves that problem for good.
So let's just boil it down. The old system was the Wild West. Public, completely unvetted, and way too risky for big money. The new system, it creates these walled gardens right on the public ledger. This allows banks to deal only with other verified, compliant institutions, and that is the secret to unlocking generational wealth.
All right, let's move on to Section 2. You have to understand that the real proof, it isn't in the lines of code. It's always in the money. And believe me, the whales are already making their move.
This raises the big question, doesn't it? I mean, if this date is already locked in, who's got the insider info? Who is already making moves based on it?
Binance, the largest crypto exchange on the planet, with over 200 million users. Now, these guys don't make moves by accident. They position themselves for massive liquidity events, and they just made a huge one.
They just listed RLUSD, a brand new stablecoin, but you gotta look closer. They specifically confirmed XRP support is coming. So why would they do that right now? It's simple. Because they know a tsunami of institutional money is about to flood the XRP ledger, and they are building the on-ramp just in time for that February 4th deadline.
Listen to me. By the time I edit and upload this explainer, the whales have already moved. Their trades are done. YouTube is for understanding the strategy, but Telegram, that's for speed. If you want the uncensored alerts the second these documents leak, scan this code or use the link and join the Telegram feed right now.
All right, let's bring this all home. Section 3, Countdown to the Reset. We have the mechanism, we've seen the whale movements, so now let's look at the final timeline.
Visually, it's this simple. Today, right now, we are at the absolute tail end of the speculation era. On February 4th, 2026, that era is over. The switch is flipped, and the utility era officially begins. And let me be clear, this is the start line, not the finish line.
And utility isn't just some vague buzzword. It means specific, high-value functions go live on that ledger. We are talking about institutional foreign exchange swaps, global corporate payroll systems, and on-chain lending between verified banks. Trillions of dollars in real-world value unlocked on that single day. The algorithm actively tries to suppress this information. Your engagement is what pushes this truth out to more people who need to see it. So do your part. Smash the like button for the Crypto Global News channel, share this, and make absolutely sure you are subscribed.
So, the date is confirmed, the institutions are already in position. The only question left is this: is your exit plan ready?
You now know the what and the why.
But to see the day-by-day launch sequence leading right up to the switch, you need to watch this next video right here. Click it. Watch it now.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.